So today we are building another watch, but this watch specifically is going to be my most expensive one to build from Aliexpress. When I found this new passion or this new hobby of mine, I didn't think it would turn out this big, but seeing that many people were interested in the same thing I was, really cool to see that. But specifically, I was trying to look for this specific dial or color per se. The color I wanted to do for the next video was supposed to be blue and gold, or like a navy blue and gold, but apparently that's not a thing. I did find one on eBay where it had Rolex on it. They were trying to charge like a premium price for it. So I was like, okay, scrap that. And for specifically for Chinese New Year's or Lunar New Year, I wanted to create that for this specific video. However, no such thing, and no such luck. So all the parts or the dials or the face itself, the face that I was trying to see on AliExpress, was majority red and silver. There is one that's red and gold with like the Japanese waves pyramids, but I'll show it right here. Not a fan of that. It's like in your face, and I didn't like that. So we chose this dial right here. We chose this dial. Who cares? I'm already late. Being Filipino, there's a thing called Filipino time where we just show up to events late, whether if it's your baby shower, to Christmas, to family events, to pretty much anything. We just have a feeling or a knowing that they're still going to show up late anyways. So this is the dial I chose. What do you guys think about this specific color? First things first, we are going to be doing, the reason why I say this also is the most expensive because I didn't realize the parts like are up in price. I'm not sure if because a lot of people are like into the hobby now, just like how Pokemon cards is just disgusting. Chose a diamond encrusted case, see-through back, because we are going to be actually first time going to be introducing or implementing a back, and Lunar New Year's and Chinese New Year's are going to be putting a dragon. Again, for future watchmakers and that are getting into this hobby or just just now starting into it, bro, as much as you want to be really customizable, just buy the dial with the color that you want. Because I realized with a date wheel, you could choose the color, and I thought it was just white and black, but it could get deep. So I chose the dial or the color wheel that's white on red because we are going to be using the contrast of white and red on this. So, and then obviously because it's going to be because the theme is Lunar New Year, we are going to be using red hands. So just to give you hindsight. So super excited to build the links, or the clasp that I chose is going to be a president bracelet, but with a Jubilee clasp. So what's cool about it, because again, majority of my presidential bracelets, like for instance, like this one, it's easy, snaps off like really fast. You feel secure that it's not gonna fall off your wrist or if you bang it. And so I think that's pretty cool to do, where it just pops off like that. So just to give you what a Jubilee bracelet is. Usually a Jubilee bracelet comes in this kind of textured versus a presidential one, just so I want to show you the difference of which one you like. But let me know down below which one is your favorite. To start things off, you always put your finger cusp on. And so I usually, now I don't put it in the thumb. It's just easier to do your index finger and your ring finger. Just so you have room to work with. Okay, so first things first, we are going to put it on this. This is a holder. Yes, I used to do the pillow, but I like it just more elevated. And we are going to be working with this NH35 white on red dial. Hopefully, crossing fingers, it has 1 feet. Oh no, it has 3. So we have to determine which one do we snip off. Is that right? Basically, we just want to line the holes up right here, and then you put the other one here. I think this is silver, dude. We're going to be putting on the hands, red hands on this dial. I sometimes hate how they put it here in the circle. Fuck, dude. Ooh, shit. Again, I always get fucking nervous when I put this fucking... Yeah, it's just definitely hitting it. You gotta bump it. See how it's like not hitting it? Can this focus? Holy shit, can this focus? Okay. So we gotta make sure this is centered. That's 12 p.m. This has to be... This 12 p.m. This has to be 12. That's 12. This should have been... Oof, way off. Can I do it like this then? Try it again. Oh, fuck. $11, $12. Yep. Now we're gonna put the second hand on. Again, I really truly feel, because there's this little button on it, you have to get it right. Because if you don't, then you might break it. And I've only broken one so far, which I don't want to ever do. I don't understand. It's kind of bent right there. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Let's see the clearance. Oh, and it's smooth. And it's smooth. Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay. As mentioned before, we are going to be using a diamond crested bezel with a see-through back. And we are going to be using the presidential bracelet with the Jubilee clasp. So to easily replace the, I call it jumpers or the cables or the wire for the bezel, you just shift down or push down, pull out. You insert back into the little placement right here. And then you basically find the niche, which is the hole right here. Not sure if you can see that. But yeah, the hole right there in between, just put it back where it was. Again, you're gonna do the same thing but in reverse because you're putting with the handle on, press down, rubbing metal against metal. And then I'm not sure if you heard that. It's a little like silent click. And then now that's what it would look like. So again, you're gonna do the same thing. Push down, pull out, like that. Right now, since this is what it was gonna look like. So just to give you dude, this feels clean. This is without, I hate that metal grinding sound, but this is what it would look like right there. Presidential bracelet, diamond bezel, see-through back, and then now we're gonna put on the dragon. This might be tough because I already put the second hands on, so we're gonna try that right now. Again, since we're celebrating Lunar New Year, so because this was a Lunar New Year theme, we gotta do Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year. I understand this year is the year of the horse, but for me, my brand Regalado is all about dragons. This is what it looks like. Ooh, this is clean. That's clean. Can this focus? Hello. So that's what it's gonna look like here. So we're just gonna replace the back of it. I hope I don't bang it because yeah, let's see. Oh, because I have this, I hope it makes it easier because I have a thing instead of slamming it on a pillow. Yeah, so now I put it on the thing. So now we're just gonna take this weight and replace it with this dragon piece. So essentially you just need a screw. I'm just see if this will fit right here. Oh, you need something bigger. Will this fit? Do you need, how big of a screwdriver do you need? Again, we got it going. So again, you can pop it out. We can pop it off right here. So you unwind it. Boom. One. So to make sure you're right, intact. 1, 2. Right. And you can make sure you can move it all that. You make sure you manually wind it so you give it life, and then push it all the way in and you lock it. Ooh, this is clean. And on the back you have the dragon weight. Now all we have to do is put the last, what do you want to call these, bro? I always say stem because it's just a smaller term, but basically we just gotta relink so we can make it complete. Holy shit, I got it. Jesus. 4 hours later. So again, this is what the dragon Lunar New Year. This is what the Dragon Lunar New Year presidential bracelet that I created. Dude, this is sick. Again, has all the gold, red and gold. Just to give you a hindsight what it looks like. Again, because it has a Jubilee bracelet and it has a more secure lock and finish. Again, I do have to like resize this because of the bracelet is bigger than my wrist. Put it here, 2 clicks. Yeah, I know it's a little bit bigger on the hair, but like, look, dude, this is clean. Ooh, yeah, bro, I did that, bro. And we do a little wrist roll, bro. Ooh, this is clean. Yeah, so this is my most expensive build. Appreciate every single one of you guys who stayed to the very end. Yeah, it means a lot to me, and so I hope you guys enjoy these videos, these kinds of videos. Again, I know my channel is random. There's things, I have more than one interest and more than one hobby. But again, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.
Call me in the middle of the night when I'm stuck inside my mind, wishing we could start over.